What up, YouTube? MooseCow here. Continuing my face-off with Hoofbite. It is the middle of round 6, and very good chance that Hoofbite has this game with Germany after the developments of the last few turns, and he has done some interesting moves, fortification moves as Japan just now earlier today. So I will be doing US, China, and UK for round 6 right now. Bear with me because a lot of this is kind of half thought out, but I don't know, let's just get into it. Kind of tired of thinking about it, just gonna do it, you know. So US had 79 IPCs to spend. They are buying an airbase, a minor complex, fighter, strategic bomber, tactical, artillery, tank, 3 infantry. And we got a couple battles. We got one in the channel here. All the US stuff is going to come into 110 minus the... Actually, no, I'll just throw it all in. All that's going to go into the channel. And he has a destroyer and 2 subs defending. Oh, I just realized I forgot to turn on one of my lights. Hold on. Makes it a little bit brighter, combat the shadows. So I got 2 fighters, 2 destroyers. You know what? I'm just gonna come with 2 fighters and 2 destroyers. I'll leave a cruiser and a destroyer behind in case I want to change my mind about anything. Yeah, I'll just do that. And then over here we have a sub and a destroyer from C-Zone 31, going 1, 2, 3, and attacking the destroyer in 6, along with 2 tacticals and a fighter from Wake Island. We'll all have 1 combat left. I have asked, and Hoofbite says no, he will not scramble the 2 fighters from Japan into this battle, so just be plucking off that destroyer and this here. Dang it. Okay. Anyway, alright, so let's see. Okay, so let's do this battle. Let me just double check anything else. No. Okay, so sub, destroyer, 2 fighters against 2 subs and a destroyer. 3 hits. Perfect. So rebuttal. Nothing. Fantastic. Okay, so that is a wipe. Those are in there. Those fighters will land back on the carrier. I'll take care of that in non-combat though. Okay, and then over here, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the target selects. Since he's not scrambling, I will target select with 2 tactical bombers to target select the destroyer. Great, and they both miss. Fantastic. Okay, so let's see. So I got 2 sub, destroyer, fighter against his destroyer, and all 3 of those hit. Fantastic. His rebuttal, nothing. Fantastic. Okay, I do say that a lot, but anyway. Okay, so that guy's gone. So begins the non-combat movement. These 3 aircraft will land in Korea. The infantry that's in a MUR will go into Korea. That tactical will land there. Okay. All the aircraft from these 2 carriers, these 4 fighters, will fly 1, 2, 3, 4 to Korea. Okay. Get my flight stands. Yes, I drilled in on these. It's a long process to do that. Okay. This air transport will pick up 2 infantry from Wake Island and fly into Korea as well. So now we got 4 infantry there. Okay. I also just picked up a bunch of new blue risk arrows and glued together. So these will be just to denote my naval combat movement. As you can guess, these guys will go to Wake Island. They will not be meeting up over there just yet, if at all. They will be going, so all of this and all of this, these guys are on the transports, will be going to Sea Zone 31. The new units over here will hop on down as well. And surprising probably no one, I will reveal my tech as US now, which is improved transports. These 2 transports will load up with 2 artillery, a tank and a mech, and 2 infantry, and come down to 31 to meet up over here. All right. Okay, and let's see, we got ourselves another transport here, which, let's see. The AAA will load onto that transport along with 2 more infantry and go 1, 2, 3 and unload into Korea. Bam. Okay. Alrighty. And these 2 will just hop onto the available slots in the transports. They're all ready to go. Yeah, I'll just put this over here. Like that, like so. Yeah, just so it's easy to look at. I'll squeeze that on there later. Okay. From over here, this transport will go 1, 2. This fighter in Brazil will go to the Azores, 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys in Argentina will go up to Brazil. Italy is convoying me. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of convoy, Japan forgot to factor in 2 convoys on Hoofbite forgot to factor in 2 Japanese convoys. So this is an automatic 1 for Thailand, and then we have to roll out destroyer for Sumatra. So I'm gonna roll that real quick. He automatically is 1 if this is a miss. It's a 6, so yeah, he loses 2 total for Sumatra and Thailand. So, okay, got that out of the way. Where was I? Okay, so yeah, Italy's gonna convoy me here. I have to remember to do that. These 3 will be coming here. 1, 2. I should have just left those guys in Brazil, whatever. These guys are actually gonna go, these 2 mechs are actually gonna go back. Actually, you know what? No, you know what? Never mind. They are going to hop onto those transports. Yes, yes, that'll do. They'll hop onto those transports and unload in Brazil. Okay. And this destroyer and sub will go out to Sea Zone 103. This will go here. This will go into there. Let's see. Put a marker down here to remember to do the CK because I didn't do that before. So it's marked. Actually, no, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be a little weird, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, so that is US's turn. US is going to build. You guessed it. These, maybe it's premature, I don't know, but they're going down in Korea, air base and minor complex. And then all of this all of this is going to go West Coast. So I will be forfeiting 5 IPCs for the NOs, but that's okay. Because I'm not building anything in the East Coast. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, US is at 59 on the tracker. 20, 30, 40, 50. All right. 59. Plus 5 for building at least 2 units in the West Coast, but not the East Coast, so I don't get 10. 5 for this, 5 for this, and 5 because the Allies have Caroline, Marshall Islands, and Palau. So they still get 20 in NOs. China has 6 IPCs to spend. They will buy 2 infantry. Okay. 1 infantry from Kanzu will walk into Shocker Shensi. Okay. Japan goes down 1. China goes up 1. Okay. The rest of the 5 infantry. 1 second. So the 5 infantry and the Flying Tiger will move to Suyen. Because why not? Okay. The 2 infantry, I will build 1 in Suyen, and then 1 infantry will be built in Singhai. Yes, and they will collect 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now the big one, UK. UK is going to build an artillery, a transport, a destroyer, 2 infantry, 2 tanks, 3 mechs, 2 artillery, and oh yes, 3 artillery. Sorry, I'm going all over the place. 3 artillery, 3 mech, 2 tanks, 2 infantry, a transport, and a destroyer. And some of these battles are gonna be crazy, but whatever. 3 infantry from Burma go into Yan'an. The 2 fighters will come into that as well. The tit for tat for Yan'an continues. 1 infantry from Shan State will walk into French Indochina. Okay. The destroyer that's in 41 will go 1, 2 and kill this auto kill this transport here in 45. The transport here will pick up infantry from Calcutta, go over here, pick up another dude off of Burma, and come down and drop off in Sumatra, where the cruiser and battleship will join in on that battle. Hopefully can get at least one hit. I just need one on that first round. Other than that, it's a little dicey. Okay. Over here, it's a mess. I'll come back to that. Okay, the 2 infantry in Greece, 1 will walk into Albania, 1 will walk into Bulgaria. All this depends on how everything else pans out. And let me get this on the stand. Okay, this is crazy. I may have bitten off more than I can chew, but I'm going to try and take out Egypt and El Alamein at the same time. I have the Suez Canal. Thanks to the Russians, it is not blockaded here, so this transport is going to go and pick up an infantry and artillery off of Transjordan and go because it doesn't have a naval base, so he can't go up there and come down, so I have to pick up those guys, and they're going to go 1 and unload. I'm going to put them down here. Unload into El Alamein. The cruiser will come up to give a bombardment. And, oh man, okay. This air transport is going to pick up 2 infantry and go 1, 2. Bring in 2 infantry. He does have a AAA there, so he's going to have 3 AAA shots on me. The 2 fighters from Syria are going to come into that battle. The 2 tacticals from Syria also are going to come into that battle. The strategic bomber that is in Transjordan is going to come into that battle. And let me just make sure that's covered. Those are the aircraft, paratroopers, infantry, artillery, the bomber, and the naval bombardment. And this is what he's defending with, plus his AAAs. Here in Egypt, a lot slimmer odds. The 2 tacticals here, the 2 tacticals that I have in Transjordan are going to come in. They're both going to target select. Hopefully target select better than my US stuff. And then the 2 infantry and the artillery from Transjordan remaining will come in. So this is here, that AAA. So I'm going to get rid of this for now. Okay. All right. So that is that. Let me get rid of all these arrows. So super dicey. But really, I'm just all about creating chaos right now. So, without further ado, that is it. Let me just double check. That is it for UK's combats. Yeah, that's it for UK's combats. Let's work our way up to these things. So, off screen, this is an auto kill. So that's done. And we got me versus him on Sumatra, naval bombardment, and 2 infantry against his defending infantry. Okay, so here we go. 2 hits. Nice, his rebuttal. Miss, excellent. Okay, Sumatra is now in Allied possession. Ah. Grabbing too many things at once. Okay. Okay. That's a walk-on. Forgot to put a marker down. Proper marker. And, oh yeah, and we got Yunnan, so I got 2 3s, 3 1s, and he has 2 2s. 3s, 2 1s. He has 2 2s. Okay. Well, there's 1 hit. Okay, I got him once. It's rebuttal. He got me once. Okay, fair, fair. Now I'm down to 2 1s and 2 3s. I got him once again. His rebuttal. A hit. Okay, so I just barely took it. So 2 for 2. Okay. All right. Yeah, I almost forgot that one. Okay, so am I missing anything? I always feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, right here. Let's do it. Let's do Egypt first, because this is the more risky one, and it kind of depends on how this goes, what I may select casualties for LLMA. But let's see if I can weaken this African core down quite a bit. Okay, so I got 2 tacticals coming in, and I have 2 tacticals coming in, and then a paired infantry, artillery, and an infantry. He has 2 infantry, 2 artillery, and a tank. Obviously, I will be target selecting a tank and an artillery. So, first target selecting the tank. Come on, come on. Got it. Okay, target select the artillery. Miss. Okay, well, I got the tank. That's still fairly important. You're out of here. Okay, the remaining battles, main units. I got 1 more hit. So he has 4 to rebut with, 4 2s. Nothing, yes. Okay. So he loses 1 more infantry. Ooh, oh boy, okay. So now I have this, tacticals back in. And then he has 3 2s now. Get it all in frame. Always make sure to have your dice tray in frame. 2 hits. His rebuttal. Also 2 hits. Yikes. Okay, 2 for 2. I will naturally lose 2 infantry. He will lose an infantry and an artillery, and I will press forward. So I got this, he's got a 2. All right, got a hit with my 2. Oops. Miss, excellent. Okay. All right. Okay, now Egypt has been liberated back to its rightful colonizers. Now we have this. I guess I should have rolled this on the combat movement. Let's see. Come on, nothing. Ah, he got me once. Miss. Okay, so he got me once. Ooh, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay. Sorry for the clicks. A lot of people do that when they're thinking. Alright, the AAA. Let's see. I will... Well, I have to take... Let's I guess I'll take the bomber. That is only combating. I'll get rid of him. Okay. All right, and then here's everything else. Oop. Okay. All right. So I got my bombardment. I got my 2 paratroopers. I got my infantry artillery, and I have my 2 tacticals and my 2 fighters. He has 1 tank, 2 German infantry, which I presume he'll save for last,